abandoned their masculine energy, their masculine desire for status. These feminine men I see on the internet who have abandoned this and say like, oh, they don't care about status. I see them comment on our videos, oh, it's cringe that you think about Jeffrey and Adonis and you want to get higher than Adonis because why can't you just be happy where you are? And I'm just looking and thinking, are you actually a man? Are you a man with that phrase? Can't you just be happy how you are? If you have any level of masculine energy inside of you, if you're actually a man, you can't just be happy being a fucking loser, being Jeffrey or being close to Jeffrey. You can't. If you've had the experience of a man, you know exactly what it feels like to be down there in the bottom of the social hierarchy, don't you? You know exactly what it feels like. Every single day you feel like shit. Any guy who like criticizes me for this, I just think like this man, he has something wrong with him. Because any man who's experienced somewhere in this status hierarchy knows how shit it is to be the bottom guy in the group, in the environment, in school. You know, the experience of a guy who's down here, you get the back of your head slapped by the guy who's bigger up. And yeah, you know, just being alpha doesn't mean that you have to be an asshole. But generally, if you're down here, other guys can't even help but to just make fun of you. You've had experiences of this. So when guys say like, oh, well, why do you care about status? I'm just thinking like, because men literally kill themselves when they're down here, you dumbass. Any man you see who says, oh, I don't care about status, don't care about it, you know that they've got like 100 nanograms per deciliter testosterone, honestly. As simple as that. You know that those men are like literally broken inside. If you are a man with masculine energy, you want to climb the status hierarchy.
You need to level up as a man. If any man who's watching this, it's not just money. It's not just being in shape. It's everything. It's life experience. It's pizzazz. It's having that famoose. It's the ability to tell a story. It's yoga fire. Can you yoga fire a bitch? That's what the game is. The game is all about respect. And it's not even just about men and women. Society has always been this way. Since the dawn of time, since the dawn of human time, there used to be kings sitting somewhere in the Roman Empire, sending a letter on the back of a horse to Africa, threatening them. And someone in Africa would read it and go, shit, I heard this guy's legit. You know what I'm saying? So the world has always been about respect. As a man, you need to be respected. And you're only going to be respected if you do things that people respect. And most of the time, those things are on the other side of fear. We talk about the world we live in today and the problem with girls, etc., etc. The real problem with the world is that there is an epidemic of cowardice. Men are cowards. We have an epidemic of cowardice. Everybody is so fucking afraid. It's on the other side of fear that you're going to garner the respect of other individuals. You have to do things that they're afraid to do, meaning most likely you are also afraid. I've done a bunch of shit I was afraid. I was afraid 87 times before I got in the ring and cage. It's scary, right? I lived a scary life. But by going through all of that, I am now respected. You have to learn to face your fear. I'm not saying not be afraid, because that's not brave. If you do something and you're not afraid, you're not brave. You have to be afraid and do it anyway. That's what courage is.
We have pain, we have suffering, we react, and we react about, get the fuck out of here. We gotta go. It's those people who are able to control that fucking feeling of fucking flight and say, nah, motherfucker, there's a way through this. It's not gonna be here forever. I'm not cold right now. I went through 3 of them. I'm not cold now. I'm in a nice warm studio with you. You gotta think about that shit. This shit's gonna end. It's gonna end, but we don't know that. We don't think that. At that time, it's gonna last forever. And then you get to sit back on Friday with everybody walking across the, you know, back on the grinder, all the 16, 17, 18 guys that graduated Hell Week, and you get a chance to watch these guys victorious. And then you get the chance to think about that. You take that hot, warm shower, the first thing that comes to your fucking mind is, why the fuck did I quit? So what keeps me going? I've quit several things. I know what's on the back end of fucking quitting. And it's a lifetime of thinking about, why the fuck did I do that? And I ain't fucking doing that no more.